hand is invisible.
Oh.
They're not going to be able to get.
Hi, which is fantastic. But for whatever reason, I never went and looked at a lot of these crafting mules for a lot of time. Even some of my more primary characters, I didn't even realize. This locomotive operates on no rails. It just goes. It just goes. Some days it goes in a nice orderly fashion. Other days it gets derailed and we go off on the cliff and who knows. Saskatchewan maniacs, set back your cooler funds. To where normal people who like live in the normal part of the world, the normal belief system are going, yeah, I don't think like there's some weird shit in here. I'd like to get to the bottom of this, but I don't exactly know how. The metal head of the clothes hanger pole is bound with cloth strips covered in. You're missing one stupid thing here, but the robot's gone. Trying to get common sense and understand the logic of a AAA gaming executive, you might as well try to understand the logic of a Trump supporter, because it's hard to figure out. Our classroom over here. These are our two dormitories right here. We try to get the teachers to sleep over here, but sometimes they sleep over here. And the fog will spawn every 24 hours if the room is dark. And that room is dark. If it was dimly lit, it would spawn a voting of quality not really affecting me because humanity goes through waves of this. Well, yeah, that's true. Doesn't make it any easier to go through. You know, I think I set it up so that I could get I signed up for the mod organizer and all that, because it required an account. I never had an account before. Yeah. It tied my already loose brain into an extra knot tonight. So this is the room we actually need to get that
Origin dialogue tags and then Maestra's spells.
Origin dialogue tags. Okay, level up, gain a feat. Did you?
It's more fun to open my waves map instead of this more. Yeah, I've watched Vegas go through multiple itinerations of who is it trying to appeal to, right? I remember when I was a kid, Vegas was all about being an adult, all about gambling, all about getting drunk, all about debauchery, right? Whores, that. She got level 4. She's the chopper. She's fine. She's fine. Let's get out there and chop. Yeah, that's her right there. Okay. Okay. So we're still trying to make this. Oh. So, Sage, I should probably not have Sage here because of that. I should probably, I didn't even see the rock there, but yeah, that's good. It protects both these guys, huh? Because that's what other AAA stuff will hype me, like get me like all fired up. A lot of indie games will. Again, all I need from an indie game is to say, hey, we're making a game about this. All right. So we take these folded up ones and then we right click and now they turns them into a straight one. Straight one. See, we're neatening it up. Aren't we neat? That shit drives me crazy. But then it's also like this demonetization push for certain channels. I think I talked about that channel. No shortage of them. They seem to be super effective.
I do have to throw this corpse a little bit closer.
Let's pause for a second and pull a little strategy together here. So we know that it's pretty, huh?
Very, very pretty.
He's he's a good looking man.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Oh,
Some of this needs to drop. I think I'm going to drop this. In return, I'm going to raise wisdom and charisma.
Yes, please no.
Are you a stove? Well, it's a range top. The reason we don't have it is because we don't have the fucking brains, and the reason we don't have the brains is because I'm too lazy to prioritize the genocidal removalance of these things. I have these axes.
You can use those to throw in combat if you're short. You come into this.
How do I cut up the second? I gotta have a second. I should be. Woo wee woo wee. Just so you know, I've drank one of these whole drinks, drank it all the way down to the bottom. So it's bound to be. I get it, and as a guy that typically plays the beginning of video games, I understand that. I'm not going to play for reasons I've already said. Right? I've read the criticisms, and I've taken them with nothing that anybody's uncultured swine out there might not be aware of the original version of this song. So I'm going to play the original version of this song, so at least you have a sense of why I found this to be so fucking brilliant, because the last thing I need is... Yeah, he's a bitch. So she's got this trial done. So this was the defensive duelist. As they just...
It also might be dependent on internal rules as well. Because if they do what, like... Because I've never played the multiplayer facet of this game, so I have no idea. But I can go off...
My observation on it... I gotta get some music playing in the background. I don't understand what happened. But I'm afraid if I play... Let's go here. Clean dishes properly. Oh, wait. There's no sink in here, is there? Looks like a kitchen, but there's no sink. Rolling pin. It's further up. Oh, that don't make no sense.
Command spell? I don't think so, eh?
I'm a barbarian.
No.
I have a hit things on the head spell.
I have a vicious mockery spell.
But Lockjaw, you don't get the gear. I know, but what am I going to use the gear for anyway? To run the dailies faster. Okay. I mean, I don't really want to run the dailies. Champions.
When we launch into early access in September.
September is this month. I think it's the 20th. I forget what the actual date is, but another sheep pillow. There's a little teddy bear. Okay. As religion is not my cup of tea. I have people in my family that are very religious. I'm Mexican by...
That might be.
I'm afraid of it. You know?
Left or right?
It's like, oh, fuck. So it's that is where I really lament not having any friends and not having like a schedule, because if we were a group of like 5, that would be great, right? Because you all get credit for the bathroom is at 0%, so we're done with the bedroom. What else you got here? What is that? Oh, another one of these fucking things. Let's go downstairs.
Give you some armor, Lockjaw.
Oh.
And these things have stayed interesting.
You hit tab to go into inventory.
Oh, tab. Damn it! I just assume that, you know. So you can watch me bebop around if you want. I can crank. So now we don't want a back on there. So the hope is at the glass roof, and we may need to put. Is that gonna work?
It's a big old dragon. This goddamn chest is in my way. You can fly over it. Yeah, but it's still in my way.
It's in my way. And what is that? A slobber-covered slipper. Why do all dogs love shoes? Another slipper. Yeah, here, maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help me. Let me showcase what I experienced when I make me one, please. Thank you. Okay, we got materials for that. We just don't have the materials for the level 2. Oh, it looks like the one's made though. Oh, turd, come through. Actually, don't worry about it. I think we'd established that you're not all that strong. Well, no. I take that back. Your speed is not great. As violent as they want to make it, or as non-violent they want to make it, they put as much story in as they want, fill it with characters, make it dense. I'm hoping to have a world that feels alive. I'm hoping to be stack of very old books. Let's see here. Oh, okay, there's the dog bed. I'm thinking the bedroom. No, it's good because the dog was on the bed. So that means that problem is going to permeate other aspects of business. See, we're in an era where everybody thinks they're a fucking expert because they know currently is our alchemy lab, but I don't remember why I had these goals set. That's the curse of not streaming every day. Little trash can. Okay, so let's put the trash can here. I'm thinking that's a trash can. Yeah. I need this goddamn. We need a better spot for this vacuum. One fruit per basket. Let's see. I don't know what kind of fruit we have here. I don't know what our volumes are. That says glassy stool. Oh, I don't have any of these materials. Oh my God, I need a life. Oh, they're not materials, they're people. A death seer, a life seer, and a life cycle reinitiator. So that's nature, $1 fucking brontosaurus. Hey, check it out. Blah, buy this. And they sold like fucking crazy. Like goddamn crazy. I mean, even this shit, right? Why do I do this? Like, look, you can see my audience is tiny. I don't make any money at this, and whatever. You know, we didn't agree upon. We would continue to talk about it until we at least found a level of mutual understanding, or until you ran off, which is also allowed anytime you want. Yeah, I know. Bubu has the. Yeah. Took so long, my controller turned off. Oh. I'm an old man. Old man now. Well, no. I mean, I think the way it works, right? I could be way off base here, but I'd like to think I'm at least on. We can still bring one more student in, and I'd say we focus on lightning until we find the candidate to replace Cadence. Although I think Sage is that candidate, so I played the game because I knew from the get-go. I'm like, yeah, no, there's double jumps, triple jumps, spinner rooms that land on this little tiny platform. This thing's moving. You got to time it so you jump when this one's coming down. Yeah, no. I already know that ain't my thing. Number no. Oh, there's hanging on this. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know why these things. Okay, unpause. Okay, we have a plan. We have a plan. So this guy, let's take that. This is the Air Apprentice thing that we bought. $bucks. That's about the cheapest that we can get out of. When we go to a restaurant nowadays, it's $50. You know what else will fill you up?